Welcome to this video. My name is Frederick, and in today's video I want to talk about how you can stand out as a business owner, particularly an agency owner, because that is what I do here in 2024. Because I believe that the online space has never been more crowded than before, and obviously that is a reaction to more and more people getting into online business, more people seeing success with their online business, and then their friends and people around them, and they see that they succeeded, and then they believe that they can do it themselves, and then the trend of running a business suddenly spreads like rings in the water, and now it's probably one of the most trendy things to do. It's to have a little founder check in the bio and what you do and how you make money and all of these things. So I just wanted to give you my raw take on the situation that I see, because I found myself in a position where I was kind of embarrassed with myself, because I had started to create content that wasn't for me anymore. I started to create content based on things that I could get more views and attention and subscribers upon. So with crazy thumbnails or a lot of numbers involved, this and that. And that is not me at all as a person. In fact, I think the numbers and the money that comes with running a business is, for me in the position that I'm in now, it's like the least important thing. And then all the other stuff like discipline and freedom and habits and your mindset and mental models, the knowledge, the people, the network that you get from running a business is like what drives me. So why the hell would I start putting these crazy numbers and titles and make thumbnails and how can I maximize this views and this, that, when in reality it doesn't really matter. I have some notes here. So I just wanted to give you my take on the business space now, how you can stand out and how you can really just benefit a lot from the only thing that separates you from anyone else, which is the fact that you are you. I think the main thing when you build a brand, when you build a business, it doesn't matter if it's a digital product or a physical product. In the beginning, it was all about the digital product. So if you had a service business or coaching, agency, consulting, then you had to stand out. But I see it more and more in the physical products as well. People don't buy the products anymore or the services. People buy the founders. People buy the people. Because there are so many gray hoodies out there. So why the hell did I spend $150 on buying a hoodie from Represent? It's because I like the way that they run their company. I like the founders. I like the mission, vision, and values that they preach as a company. So that is what I bought into. 2 years ago, I would have just bought the cheapest gray hoodie out there. But now there are so many gray hoodies, right? And you get the point. It's that same in the agency space. There are so many agencies that can help coaches scale with content or do social media marketing or this and that. And people know that by now. Companies know that they can use social media to scale, but they don't. Before they looked more at the offer and what you could do, whereas now they look at the person and what the person have done and what kind of values the person has. Because then they buy into the person first, and then they trust the person's vehicle, which is the service or the digital product or whatever it is. So for the love of God, please be yourself, be authentic. Don't focus on going viral and getting a lot of followers only if it's because it is due to the fact that you preached something that you genuinely can stand for and something that you genuinely love, a message or a concept or whatever it is. Because if you just focus on virality and just push as much out to a large crowd of people, chances are that you won't really resonate a lot with the people that really mean something, like the people that will either buy from you or become a friend of yours or build your network, build your circle, invest into you, invest into a product, recommend you. So I can't say it enough. Please find a way where you can be yourself and be authentic. And I think the best way that I've tried to incorporate this in my content strategy, everything that I kind of put out there, is just I want to try to create content to a previous version of me, either a previous version or also the position that I'm in now. Because the more that I can speak to myself, the more true I will be to myself, right? And I've realized that there are so many people like me out there. So please stay true to yourself, and also just like show the real life that you live. Don't rent a car. For fuck's sake, don't rent a car and then flex it on your Instagram. Don't take all your savings and go to the ATM and get it in cash and take some pictures. Don't buy designer shit and post it online. Don't flex fake numbers. Like, please, like we've seen that culture happen because there were not a lot of online gurus, and suddenly there was a few online gurus, and they preached this culture and this and that to get attention, again, just to stand out. And then people bought into that, but now there are so many, and we've seen this shit now, right? So people hate it now. So please, for the love of God, don't do that. Kids, please just don't do it. That was actually just a note. Don't do that shit, right? So it's very much just founder first, right? Because content has now become a thing that is available to everyone, which means that now that it is available to everyone, everyone can do it. So there has never been more people doing content like me, a random guy from Denmark who decided to start a business that did quite well, and now I live here and then I do content, right? Like the most average guy ever, and now I can do content and I can have a crowd of people. So everyone can suddenly create content, right? This also means that just like with the gray hoodies, you have to find a way that you can stand out with your content, either by making your content extremely authentic to a certain group of people, either having your content be extremely high quality and stand out, or you do a lot of volume so that you have a lot of content going out consistently to just nurture your viewer base, and then it will grow naturally, right? So I think that is the current state of the market. I didn't really have a crazy plan or anything, but it was just so important for me to, when I like realized that I was making this mistake in my own business, that I could just like sit down and then make a video about it so that you can hopefully avoid it, right? So that you actually make content that you're proud of to a group of people that will actually like your mission, vision, and values, and thereby buy into you and your story, whether it's a customer or a friend or whatever it is. Because the most important thing is that whenever you go through your business journey, is that you can look back at the journey and then be proud of the messaging that you put out there, the way that you portrayed yourself, and the way that you kind of like positioned yourself with you as a person and your company. Because that was the main thing for me when I started out, is that I wanted to do it my own way and create my own content, my own style, my own messaging, no matter what was trending or not, no matter if it went viral or not, or if someone had never done it before. And I started catching myself shifting a little bit away from it because I got caught by the subscribers and the views and the click-through rate and what all the other competitors or people in my market were doing. And I didn't like the route that I was going. And it was only a few videos really, but now we're back on track. So I just wanted to share this video with you. I hope that you learned something. Just to summarize, be authentic, be yourself, stay true to your word. People buy people. People don't buy services or hoodies. They buy people. They buy into the mission, vision, and values. So make sure that you are very clear on those. Okay? If you don't know what your mission, vision, and values are, just ask yourself some deep questions. What gets you out of bed in the morning? If it's not money. Why do you do the things that you do? Why do you prioritize the way that you do? And what are your overall goals that is bigger than just $10,000 a month or whatever your goal is, right? So be yourself, founder first, then the product. Understand that content is for everyone, and then it is okay to create content. The best content that there is the content that has been created from people that is just one step further than you, so that you can learn from them, right? And you can now create content to the people that is one step behind you, and that is the most beautiful staircase and the beauty of content, books, all the resource and knowledge that is out there. And that is it, what I have for you today. So thank you so much for watching this video. Check out the links in the description. Drop some feedback or subscribe if you like the fact that we're back on track here with the content that I genuinely like to create. So thank you so much again for watching. Check the link in the bio, drop a subscribe, and then have an amazing day.